It's not RC. Adventures in Radio Control.
It's been a while since I did a video for my workshop here. If you've been in the hobby for any length of time, you know what one of these is. The LiPo battery. We all use them, we all love them, or hate them, depends on your experience with them. But I want to talk a little bit about charging them, but I'm not going to go into the normal stuff. Everyone, you know, if you've been using these for any time, you know what to do with these. You charge them up, you've got to be safe, all that stuff. Now, a couple other things I want to talk about. Let me show you my setup. So, here's my charger. Nothing too special about this. It's one of your regular 4-button chargers. Over here I have a heavy piece of slate, which I'm putting on my wooden desk here. You know, just a little insurance in case God forbid there's a fire. You know, at least you know, heat goes up, so hopefully it won't burn the wood underneath. I'm also using one of these LiPo guard fiberglass LiPo packs. Highly recommend these. You know, in the event that there is a problem with the battery, that should contain any problems. I mean, shouldn't have fire, God forbid. So hopefully that'll stay in there. So you've all seen this before. You know, you plug it in the bind port, and you pop on the main lead, and you pop her in the pouch. Close up the Velcro, and you're good to go to charging. This charger, interestingly, has a little temperature probe that I think theoretically, if it ever gets too hot, it'll shut down the charger. So I like to shove that in the corner here. So it monitors the temperature inside the LiPo guard pouch thing. So a little extra insurance, so that works pretty good for me. So that's that. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about the actual LiPo safe pouch that everyone's using these days. It's a sort of vinyl outside it seems to be made out of, and if you get the Velcro open, on the inside here it's fiberglass. So I guess that's a really good fire retardant. You know, supposedly that'll contain a fire in this bag. I haven't tested that yet. I'm not sure I ever want to know, but that should keep you safe. Well, I did notice one thing about these. You know, you drop your battery in there. It's great, that's safe. But when you go in to reach it in, and I'm not going to do it right now, I'll tell you why in a second. You go reach in there to get your battery, and because it's fiberglass, I found I couldn't figure this out. It was driving me nuts. You know, every time I went flying, came back and charged my batteries, my hands would itch like crazy, and I just never put two and two together until I realized fiberglass, itchiness. Yeah, if you stick your hand in there and grab the battery, all that fiberglass, you get these little tiny, weeny, little tiny shards of fiberglass embedded. Usually in the back of my hand and my back of my fingers is where it hits most. And it's just itchy, annoying. You touch it, you can stroke your hand, and you're just like, you can just feel those little bits of glass digging in further into your skin. So, yeah, you won't catch me reaching inside one of these anymore. Pretty much this is more my style now. Just dump the battery out. Yeah, you want to stay away from this stuff in here. It's not nice stuff at all. It's very itchy, and yeah, I don't know, maybe there's some way of avoiding that, but I just won't stick my hand in these things anymore. But I do have a solution to what to do if you do stick your hand in there and you get the itchies. You break out the old Scotch tape, and what you do here is you take a piece of Scotch tape, you figure out where you're itching, stick it on there, you know, and then you just peel it off, and most of the time the fiberglass will come out on the sticky tape and won't be in your skin anymore, so it won't itch. So if you do get the itchies from one of these LiPo batteries, Safeguardy, whatever they are, try the tape trick. It works pretty good. That'll get you from itching and driving yourself insane. That's about it. So hopefully that helped. Stay safe. Make sure you charge your batteries the right voltage, right amperage, all that good stuff. See you next time. Howdy. Howdy. Haven't done a workshop video in a while, so let's touch on a couple of things here. If you've been in the hobby for any time at all, you know what one of these is. Hello, it's been a while since I did one of my shop videos, so let's start that again. It's a LiPo battery. We're all using them these days. Wonderful addition to the hobby. Let's start this again because I'm blah, blah, blah. So I got my charger right here, and I got a nice slate piece of tile here to put my batteries on while they're charging. You know, a little bit of fire protection. Got my battery. So you've all seen this before. You know, you plug in the balance port. You plug in the battery, yeah. And you set your charger going. Battery check. Well, that's not good. Over voltage. Never had that one before.